One beautiful, sunny morning long ago, Jesus was walking all by himself along the shore of a big, calm lake. The water sparkled like a million tiny diamonds in the early light. And the air was fresh and clean. Everything felt so peaceful and happy. Jesus loved these quiet moments, a special time to think and enjoy the wonderful world God had created. He smiled softly to himself and thought, "What a perfect morning God has made." But just then, splish, splash, out of the calm water, something amazing happened. 3 little fish popped their heads out. But oh, these weren't just any fish. They were super colorful, with big, friendly eyes. And they were bubbling with so much energy. They looked straight at Jesus with a blub blub blubble. Jesus laughed, a warm and happy sound. "Well, hello there, little friends," he said. "It's so nice to meet you." But as Jesus watched them, he noticed the little fish weren't just playing. They started to wiggle and swish their tails in a way that looked, well, sad. Their happy bubbles turned into worried bloops. They were trying their very best to tell Jesus something important. Jesus leaned closer, his voice soft and kind. "What's wrong, my friends? You can tell me." With more wiggles and sad little bubbles, the fish explained. All their fish friends and all the people in the village were getting hungry. The fishermen had been out all night, but they hadn't caught a single fish. Their nets were completely empty. Just as the fish finished their story, 2 tired fishermen rowed their boat toward the shore. You could see how disappointed they were. Their shoulders were slumped, and they sighed as they pulled their empty, dripping nets from the water. They had worked so hard all night for nothing. Jesus saw them, and his heart was filled with compassion. He called out to them with a strong, encouraging voice. "My friends, don't give up just yet. I have an idea. Try throwing your nets on the other side of the boat." The little fish heard this and got so excited. They started making happy blooping sounds, blub blub yay. They knew Jesus had a wonderful plan. The fishermen looked at each other. They were tired, and it seemed a little strange, but there was something so trustworthy about Jesus. So they decided to try one more time. With a big heave, they threw their net on the other side of the boat. Whoosh! In an instant, something incredible happened. The net didn't just sink a little, it was pulled down hard and fast. It was so full of fish, wiggling and splashing, that the fishermen could barely pull it in. There were more fish than they had ever seen in their whole lives. The 3 little fish cheered from the water, blub, blub. Hooray for Jesus! The fishermen looked at Jesus with wide, amazed eyes. "It's a miracle!" they shouted. Everyone was so happy. The fishermen were overjoyed and so grateful. Jesus had helped them right when they needed it most. Their boat was full, and now everyone in the village would have plenty to eat. The 3 little fish, our special heroes, danced and swam in happy circles in the water. They felt so proud to be Jesus' little helpers. Jesus smiled warmly at everyone, the fishermen and his fishy friends. "See," he said, "when we work together and have faith, wonderful things can happen." After the fishermen left, full of joy and gratitude, Jesus knelt by the edge of the lake. He gently touched the surface of the water, and the 3 little fish swam right up to him, gathering close. They weren't afraid at all. They knew Jesus was their friend. He looked at them with a soft and loving gaze. "Thank you, my little friends," he said. "You helped do something wonderful today. Let's always remember to show kindness to others, because kindness is like sunshine that makes the whole world brighter." And from that day on, Jesus and the 3 little fish were the best of friends, always ready for a new adventure and always ready to help others. And you know what? That same friendship and kindness Jesus showed to the fishermen and the fish, he wants to share with you too. He wants to be your friend. If you enjoyed this story and our adventure with the amazing fish, don't forget to hit that like button And be sure to subscribe so you don't miss our next story. We'd love it if you'd share this video with someone else who loves fun adventures. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.